Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie, and today's video is about how I plan our homeschool year. I'm excited. I've been busy. I've been planning for the past couple weeks how it's gonna work, how it's gonna go, and now I'm gonna share with you how that works for us. Hey guys, so I've been working and planning our school year, and if you don't already know, if you're new to our channel, I just want to tell you that I have 6 kids. They are 9, 7, 6, 4, and we have twins that are 2. So for us, there's some things that I plan and some things I don't plan. One thing that I do plan first is I take a minute and I look at I kind of think about what I want the school year to look like. For this year, we are changing a couple things. Last year we started Sabbath schooling, which is where you do 6 weeks on and then you take 1 week off the entire school year. That went really well. I loved that. It also gave grandparents an idea of when they could take the kids for the night, and it didn't interrupt our studies or our lessons. It gave me a break to kind of recollect the supplies for the next set of weeks, or to review things. If things weren't working, then I had that week off where I could evaluate. It also gave me time when, if things were just falling apart in our house and I knew, okay, we've only got 1 week left, then I can tackle that project. So that was really helpful for us. We're going to continue to do that, but we're going to do it a little differently because this year, the time that we're starting, a couple times this year, instead of 6 weeks, it might be 8 weeks, so that we can take that whole week off at Thanksgiving, and then from Thanksgiving to Christmas, I think it's only going to be 5 weeks before we take off. So we're going to actually combine week 5 and 6 and just double up and do 2 weeks worth of work in 1 week, I hope. So that's kind of how it's going to go. It's approximately every 6 weeks we take a week off. Another change that I am making this school year is we are going to be starting a little bit earlier than normal, and we are going to be ending a little bit later because I want to take a long winter break. We're going to take a pretty long break in winter, longer than we normally only take the 2 weeks at Christmas. But then after all of the hustle and bustle of the holidays and Christmas and New Year's, we need a break from that. And so I don't know about you guys, but we do. So we just need a break to get the house back in order. I need time to get all the Christmas things put away. It's cold and the kids don't really want to do a lot of schoolwork. Neither do I. We're gonna spend that time this school year kind of watching a lot of documentaries. We're studying animals, so we'll be watching a lot of those during that time. The kids will still be reading, but we won't be doing their book work. We're just gonna take a break, and instead of having a long break in summer and no winter break, we're gonna take a half of our summer break and put it in winter, and then the other part in summer, so that it's a little bit more divided. I think it's gonna be working out so much better for us. I had never thought of this, but I have another girlfriend of mine that also homeschools, and she does something similar. She actually takes off half of December and then all of January. We are not going to take off the whole month of January, but we are going to take off a longer break than we normally do. So I think that's going to be a better fit for our homeschool, and we school usually year-round anyways, so I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so I have a lot of flexibility for our school year, usually, because I want to have that time when we get a phone call from another homeschool family and they just, hey, y'all want to meet at the park today for lunch? And we can say yes. I don't want to have to feel like no. school is ruling our life and we must stay home. I don't want that, and I don't want that for my kids. So I have a lot of flexibility. Almost anytime there is an event, like we're active in 4-H, if there's a 4-H event, then that is a day, either like a half day for school, or depending what the event is, it might be a full day off of school. If somebody wants us to have a play date or go on a field trip, that is usually a half day or a full day off of school. So I just want us to be able to have that freedom to be able to say yes to all of those things, because that ultimately is why we homeschool, so that we can make it work for us, and so that we can say, oh, daddy has a business trip, we can go with him, and the kids can even take their school with them usually. So I keep our schedule kind of flexible for that. We still end up finishing everything that we're supposed to. We still complete all of the things. Just sometimes we have to double up and do a little bit extra on some days, or sometimes we just go later into the summer, and it's not a problem, because that's why we homeschool year round. Another thing I do for homeschool planning is we use My Father's World curriculum, and so it has everything listed for what we're going to study when, and it tells me what we're going to do each day. So I use that as a guide. I don't actually say we're going to do all of it every day. For example, if it has geography for 4 days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and history for 4 days, then what I might do, a lot of times I do this, I will say, okay, we're going to do 2 days of geography on Monday, and then 2 days of geography on Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, we'll do 2 days of maybe history or science or whatever the other thing is on the other 2 days. So that is pretty common for our family. It keeps us from feeling like we have so many subjects that we have to jump quickly to, and we can kind of take that time to really dive into those. I know other homeschool families who just do the whole week's worth of work for that subject on one day. So for the whole week, it might have 4 different things on 4 or 5 different days, but they take all of those assignments, and they just say, okay, Monday we're going to do geography in addition to reading, writing, and math, but that's going to be geography day, and then maybe the next day is all science, and the next day is all history. I have done that in the past too, and that works really well. But what I think I'm probably going to be doing this year is kind of an A-B schedule, where we do Monday, Wednesday, all of the assignments, and then Tuesday, Thursday, the other subjects. So I think that's going to work. That works for us. We do those during morning time, and morning time's usually only an hour. So trying to fit a lot of subjects into 1 hour doesn't usually work for our family. So combining it this way helps. And a lot of times, like Monday, it wants you to maybe read a book, and then Tuesday it wants you to do an assignment from that book. Well, reading the book and doing the assignment on the same day just makes sense. So that's how we do it for scheduling morning time. We're also going to be doing a couple other things. Like in our morning time, we're going to be doing an art history flashcard study, and we're going to be doing a hymn study. You can go back and look at my curriculum video to know what I'm talking about. But those are things that we will also be doing in morning time. Okay, something I'm going to be changing this year, and I talked about it already in another video, is instead of doing enrichment in the afternoon, we're going to move all of our tea time and enrichment activities to Friday. That is usually our nature study day, but we're going to do nature study in the morning, and then do our tea time enrichment things in the afternoon. I think it's going to make for a fun way to have it be like a fun Friday every week. And this is providing, of course, that they got their lessons done. If there's things they didn't get done, then they'll do those Friday too. But it's kind of just a fun incentive program to have Friday off. And it lets us learn things that are a little bit more relaxed in a fun manner without being on top of our other lessons. So I'm excited about that. So this year I actually have one more thing. I have a couple people that I watch on YouTube, and I have been watching the Oglesby Ohana channel, and she has a homeschool vision. This is not something I have ever had. I have goals for our homeschool, but not a different vision for each school year. I just have an overall umbrella, I guess, of things that we focus on, or our goals for our entire school year. Things like, or our school, things like promoting sibling relationships, family bonding, a love for learning, these kinds of things. But I've never had like just a vision for just one year and then change it the next year. I haven't done that. So she had a video. She talked about the importance of a vision. You can go back and see it, know what I'm talking about. But she had a vision, and I think that's a great idea. I liked it, and she actually prints it out and has her kids sign it. So I don't know if we're going to do that. It might be a fun way, though, to introduce it. But I did come up with one for our family, and I'm going to share it with you. It's similar to what she has because we had a lot of the same ideas, but it's a little bit different so that it correlates with our curriculum for this year. So for the 2020-2021 school year, we are going to be studying cultures and countries around the world, missionaries. Sorry, my twins have just got up, so they are kind of joining me. Missionaries and zoology, those kinds of things. So this is our vision for our homeschool year. Opening our hearts and minds to the people and places around the world, which God has created through love, as we seek knowledge and truth through literature, exploration, and creativity, while building our personal character. Yay! So that is our vision for our homeschool. That is our jumping off point that has a lot of my goals and our plans. And I'm just really excited to share that with you. Make a vision, check out her video. I'll link it below so that you can see what I'm talking about. And until next time, see you guys later.